to do his big one.
Sean should have just left stuff alone like them first other three.
They didn't care enough.
They didn't care enough.
They
But
didn't care enough.
Sean want to act like he cared at the last hour. Literally the last hour.
Yep.
So, boy, Nesto, boy, I don't think the judge gonna go for it. I think Wooten gonna come back with something.
Of course.
Yeah, Wooten gonna come back with his big one. Wooten ain't finna let it go down like that because they want him. They want him, and
y'all double tap, hit the like button.
they want him, and they want him real bad. So we gonna see how it turn out. But you know, it could.
He fighting.
This
This is
he
the best.
fighting.
This is the best public defendant attorney he's had. This is the best. I mean, he doing more for him than the paid attorneys.
Yeah.
So is that all it took for Shirley to step away and close up her pocketbook?
Yeah.
And then people finally decide to step up? Because this attorney is fighting.
He fighting a good fight for him too. He really trying to come through with Nesto.
Yes, hey Miss MJ. She said Wooten get ready to take him to church.
Yep. Wooten trying to take him to church. I said, God dog, I don't want Nesto to get one up. I don't want him to get one up,
But
y'all.
It looked like Sean. Sean ain't no punk though. He got a little fight in him.
And then you got Lil Mama playing music on the phone call.
So phone calls for prison. Shout outs to Shay can't
That's
upload
a
the calls anymore.
dirty little wench. She dirty.
She said, "I'm gonna fix you up."
They can't play music on YouTube, so
they
she
get
turned.
demonetized.
So she playing dirt. She dirty, and yeah, I just don't want him to get one up. But we gonna see what happened tomorrow. We gonna see if Lil Mama gonna have them suited and booted. Oh man,
What would you do if he get out on these streets? We know the first thing he gonna do is try to sue Roswell Police Department.
that's the first thing.
And go after Fulton, and then try to go after the bloggers. We know that's what he gonna do for sure. And try to get him a podcast. Get on the podcast and get the book and the Tubi movie going.
He gonna be right back out here doing what he do because Lil Mama can't take care of him.
No. He gonna be allegedly terrorizing people again. He ain't gonna change. And I wouldn't be surprised if he finally tried to reach out to Shirley again to try to see where her headspace is at. And try to guilt her. Make her feel bad for divorcing him.
Hey, Toya.
I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, Toya. Let me see. Miss MJ said Sean is fighting, so he can't say he received ineffective counsel. Right?
Okay.
We talked about that earlier in earlier lives. That's a good point. Call Me Darling said, "Hey, ladies, I don't want him to get one up because of Sonya. I can't stand her more than Nesto. She's working hard.
Cause you know if he win this, she gonna be talking stuff. I told them bitches, them bitches.
Yes. Hey, Skyla. Yes, but Sonya is the unofficial paralegal. Hey, Cottonmouth. Hey, No Leak. Yes, Sonya is the unofficial paralegal. So I feel like, this is giving Sonya and Ernesto a second win underneath their wings with Sean. Because they probably finally feel like they have an attorney who is actually listening to them and not being combative and not trying to constantly challenge them or figure out what the nature of their relationship is and tell them what they can do and can't do. So I definitely feel like they feel hopeful with Sean as this attorney. And, Sonya is pulling out every trick in her bag to support this man. It's going to be life altering and crushing if this man gets out, is free, and does not end up with her. This may potentially unalive her. She may transition from a broken heart because she is putting so much into this man. If she don't get no return, all HELL is gonna break loose. Because she's pulling out all the stops, all the tricks in her bag to get this man free. She is dedicated to this man.
Yes.
She is working overtime.
Yes.
Overtime.
And I don't want, man, when I heard that, man, I was like, man, I don't want him to get one up. He can't get one up.
Yeah, Toya said, hopefully Wooten has a good response ready. I'm sure he does.
Yeah, Wooten Wooten got it.
They in for a fight. So
Wooten
Sean
working on it as soon as it hit.
Sean and Sonya, they're up for a challenge. Wooten gonna put up a fight too. The same way Nesto putting up a fight for his freedom. And I get it, it's his freedom. Wooten gonna put up a good fight too.
Yeah.
And I doubt Nesto is going to take a plea. I know they said, people were saying on the YouTube streets that it would probably be in his best interest to take a plea.
He said he's not doing that.
But, Nesto has already made it very clear on several calls that we've heard that he is not taking a plea. Like, that's not an option. He's not sitting an hour, a second, a minute, an hour longer in jail or in prison for something he believes he did not do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be very interested to see, how that turns out as well. But yeah, y'all, he is committed to fighting. The Bible lady telling him what scriptures to read. And it seemed like these people are prepared to not only fight physically, but they trying to fight spiritually too, y'all. I don't think we talk enough about that. Him reading the Bible, those scriptures and those prayers. Mm-hmm. He sees what he's going through, not just as physical warfare, but spiritual warfare. Mm-hmm. He believes that he is in the fight of his life.
So we might need to be praying some too. Oh, Lord, don't let him get a victory. Lord, we just pray now that Nesto don't get a victory.
Bible lady is helping him fight spiritually. And
I'll Sonya, put the praying hands in the emoji.
And Sonya is helping him fight physically. They are gearing up. Like, they like, let's go. We fighting. We fighting to the last drop of blood.
Why nobody did? Well, I guess they wasn't trying to fight for him. Well, I don't know. This is Hoover say, y'all didn't mess with this man's rights. Y'all didn't have the right to search that vehicle.
Yeah, and that's
and like Glorious Love said in Bougie's live.
Shout out to Glorious Love.
How did they know that Shirley? They didn't ask Shirley if it could be searched because it was Shirley's truck. The truck in Shirley's name,
even though he drove the truck.
Even though he drove the truck.
And can we just talk about how that's giving Jody from Baby Boy? Your ninja driving a car that's in your name.
The truck was in Shirley's name.
But he the head of household. But you driving a car in somebody else's name. Now, I know they were married. They're not anymore. Shout out to the divorce being finalized. But how you had a household? Anyway, let me see. Miss MJ says, Shirley knew Karen man will come answering the door phone if Nesto come calling. I will hope so. Baby, he would be sick if that happened. Y'all double tap the screen or hit the like in the upper right-hand corner. There are 3 dots. Hit the like button. Let me see.